First trailer?
Yes, it is.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So we have enough room. Oh, we have to move some stuff. I was gonna have you back your truck up. We can do that a little bit later. Then
Okay.
We're gonna get the height built on the rest of the hitch for your truck side. All right. So I'll just go along, show you everything, and as we go along, just throw questions out there as needed.
Okay.
Okay. And here you're gonna have your propane tanks. This whole thing will be a little bit easier as you can see. So this tells you where you're supplying up this tank. All right. So when you want to supply up the other tank, when this one starts to get empty, just close this one and then move the supply line.
Okay.
Over there, just like that. Okay. And they're both full, by the way.
Okay.
They're both full, so you don't have to worry about having, two empty tanks.
So the propane tanks, they fuel what? The refrigerator?
In your stove.
Okay.
You found the 389.
And here you got the manual override. So this is in case, let's say an instance, the electric jack
This needs to be worked
doesn't
in.
work. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a little.
Okay, I break away from this. Go get
Let's
the
see.
forklift.
It doesn't work.
Getting ready to pull it out.
There should be a tool in here somewhere that will allow you to open this up. You see, you guys are asking about a brake controller.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully I'll have it on the ticket. There's like a manual override for that.
So what do you do?
So the crank is going to be, it should be in here somewhere. I don't know where it is. I need
Okay, so you put the crank there. Okay.
And manually
Okay.
do it.
Yeah, I'm working.
And O is for on, and O is for off, and that's on, or how does that work?
Well, it might be a blown fuse. I don't know why it's not working. It should be, is this a new unit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be, maybe there might be a fuse popped in the inside.
Okay.
But that should be working. It should have a light come on here. So we'll make a note of that.
Because it was going up and down for a second.
That's up and down. This is a light switch.
Okay.
So we gotta see where, it might be a blown fuse for that. So we'll check that out. That's
So-
easy enough before we leave.
Like switch.
Yeah. And here you got, if you want to get external solar panel, it's going to be, it don't have to be a Furrion, but Furrion's going to make it easier.
Okay.
Plug and play. And then it tells you right here. Furrion, solar and charge. So if you want to get a panel to charge that battery, Furrion's going to be
The charge what battery?
Your 12-volt battery.
Okay.
12-volt battery is going to be underneath there. They put it in the box over
And what does the 12-volt battery power?
your interior lighting, your water pump, and some USB ports in there.
Okay.
Yeah. So some people get, solar panels, some people don't. Depending if you're gonna do more boondocking or park camping, you know what you're gonna be doing more of?
Boondocking, but I'm gonna get a generator. What was that generator size, Peter?
It's a 4650. It's a Champion.
Oh yeah, those are good. Those are good generators. Some people even going with the solar powered generators now.
How much they go for?
You can find, depending on the watts, $1,400, $1,500. Just depending on.
For what wattage though?
I think the wattage, it's not going to be up into 400,
Yeah.
4,000.
So I think that's my best bet.
Yeah. The Champion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your through storage. So there's some of your cranks too. The cranks.
Yeah.
You got your water sprayer over there.
The water sprayer for what?
Outdoor shower. I'll show you all that. I just want to point out what's over there. So you can go along and say, hey, remember sprayer? And you say, oh, I remember that now. So you got your sprayer, your tools for your crank. And then once we go along, I'll show you about all that stuff. So over here is obviously where your power cord goes into.
Am I gonna get a power cord?
Yeah, it comes with it.
Okay.
Yeah, you need
And so this is the converter right here to plug into any plug?
Yeah, so that's a little adapter for it. Which one my breaker is not popped. Yeah, so there's a starter kit that comes with your unit. You won't have the exact pigtail. You have another little adapter to go from this power cord to a wall.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll have that in your starter kit. Your starter kit comes with sewer hose, toilet paper, adapter, freshwater hose, some 2 packets for your toilet, and a water pressure regulator, and a little level ball for the stick on the front tongue. All that comes with your starter kit.
Okay.
So when we go along and talk about stuff, I say you'll have it already, so you don't have to worry about purchasing anything else.
Okay.
What's all that?
What's all what?
All this stuff here.
Let me see. That's like grease right here.
No.
Probably glue or something when
Yeah.
factory when they glued it.
That's just glue.
That glue.
Think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
More?
Yeah, it comes off.
Okay.
Right
Just
there.
make sure no water getting in there.
Yeah.
Coaxials, cable, satellite,
Okay. So satellite,
and cable.
cable.
Remember that sprayer we were talking about?
Yeah.
That's a little quick connect sprayer so you can hose off pets or wash your shoes or whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's that sprayer that I pointed out that's coiled up. The
Yeah.
blue one. That's what that's for. You plug and play there. And then for this, if you look right here, remember I talked about that water pressure regulator? Anytime you hook up the city water, you always use that water pressure regulator if you're at a park. Because that keeps it at, no matter what you're doing, 50 PSI. If you got 65 PSI going in here, no matter what, that regulator keeps it at 50 no matter what. And you have to use that regulator. Because
So,
if you don't, go ahead.
Yeah. So it has the built-in regulator here.
No, and it's not built in, it's in your starter kit. There's a little
Okay.
external regulator.
So I
you
don't
use.
need to buy that regulator if one is already in the starter kit, or
yeah.
do
You
I
don't have
still need to?
You,
They have one.
if you want to
Okay.
have, if you want to have an extra.
Okay.
Sometimes they just have a little regulator. The one we looked at is the one that's got the dial.
Yeah.
So you can change it to 40, 50,
Oh, okay.
60, whatever you want.
You don't want to go above 50. You don't ever want to go above 50.
Well, you can change it to
Yeah,
40
but
or 50.
I would use
Yeah.
the other one because
Yeah.
I've had people do those ones I don't like.
Yeah.
Because they all can get messed up. This one's preset at 50.
Okay.
If you go beyond that and you blow your water lines, that's going to be on you because you didn't use the right regulator.
Yeah. Okay. So use the one that they
use the
gave
one-
me.
Just
Okay.
pumps rated at 50.
Okay.
Check people. I can't trust them. Some people that they go camp with somebody else, forgets plugging the hose, blow the water lines.
Okay.
They have 65, 70 PSI going in here, then they have a mess. So you
Yeah.
use that regulator, you could have 80 PSI. That regulator keeps it at 50 no matter what.
Okay.
Yeah, and so that's why I can't stress sign up because some people have done that.
Yeah.
And then come back.
I will use that one
Once
then.
you start pulling it
Okay.
apart, realize, oh no, you know what happened? Because
Yeah.
the lines burst, and we know because you can tell because there's
Yeah.
crimps over them. When they blow up, that's usually what causes it. This is going to be your black tank flush. Again, you still use your water pressure regulator because what that does inside that tank, there's a little sprinkler head that'll spin, and it'll clean out the black tank.
Okay. So I'm using the same regulator for this one.
And don't worry about it; it's not going to backfeed.
Okay. And then
Yeah.
the thing is, so I put that regulator on it, and I'm taking the black water out.
No, you're flushing it. So when
Oh,
you're done,
flush it.
yeah. So when you're done here, imagine this being your sewer hose.
Yeah.
All right. So just screw that on. Make sure it's on tight. All right. Imagine it being your hose. Run your hose to wherever your
Yeah.
dump station is. Come here. Pull this black handle. Either way you pull it out. Let it drain. If you get like a clear adapter hose from here to here, you kind of see it when you're done flushing. So when this
Okay.
is done, when this is empty, then that's when you can still leave this open. Plug in your regulator, your hose, and then turn on the water and just flush it out.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, and that allows you to keep your black tank nice and fresh. And then when you're done, push it in, and then pull out your gray valve. So you always want to do black first, then gray.
Okay, so one more time. That's all, so I can get it. So what I do is put the hose there,
Make
pull,
sure it's tight. Make sure it's tight. 'Cause
make
if
sure
not-
it's tight. Yeah, and then do I pull the last thing out or no? The black handle or the gray handle? Do I?
No.
So you just flush it first.
Hey, buddy.
No, you don't want to flush it first.
I mean-
so when you're done dumping it,
Uh huh.
if you want to flush it, you can. If you don't want to flush it, you don't have to. But it gives you the option
Okay.
to flush it. So, but when you flush it, you want to make sure the black tank is drained. Then you can flush it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you do drain, after that's done, you'll drain your gray tank. You always want to do black first, then gray, because
Yeah.
that gray water will just clean out the rest of that sewer hose, so
Okay.
to speak. That's why you.
So
always do
you'll
black
pull
first.
the black handle out
Let it drain.
and let it drain. And how will I know when it's done?
So if you get that clear adapter I was telling you about, you can know here, or if you're going to